Hey, welcome to Homestead Healthy. I guess we're going to talk about aloe today. It's a great plant. I'm going to show you a way that you always have it on hand when those sudden sunburns and kitchen burns all happen and you're not reaching for the sink to grab something or some butter, or you're trying to find your aloe plant. You know you had one somewhere. I'm going to show you an easy way to get it. Keep watching. All right, welcome to Homestead Healthy. I'm Bob.
And Beth.
And we're here to talk about aloe today. Too many times you burn yourself. What's the first thing she says?
Put aloe on.
Put aloe on it. Now you got to find it. Some people keep it by the sink, cut off a little piece, rub it on. Too much of a hassle. I'll tell you why. When you first cut an aloe, you want to drain it. You want to get some of that extra resin that's in there out of there before you put it on your skin. Also, you have a big plant like this, you burn yourself, you got to run into the yard, you got to find it, you got to cut it, you got to bring it in, but forget about it. We're going to show you an easy way. Take a leaf, cut it, freeze it. You got it on hand in the freezer, pull it out. Whether you got a sunburn, whether you're just burning yourself in the kitchen, you got some in the freezer, it's on hand, you know where it is, and it'll last forever, and it feels great. Put this on a hot sunburn someday and you'll feel the difference. All right, so the first thing you want to do when you've got an aloe is find some of the healthier, larger branches. If you don't have an aloe, the next time you're in the grocery store, look in the produce. They sell some long pieces. They're only $1 or $2 each. Get one of those, 2 of those, you can do the exact same thing. I'm going to look through here first with a good fillet knife. You can use anything to cut it, but I like a fillet knife later on, you'll see. I've got, a broken branch here, that'll work. I'm going to just cut it down close to the bottom. Same here. They come right off. These little barbs, go ahead and just slice them off gently. Just run your knife along the top, along the sides, they come right off. Nice and smooth. Same thing on the other. You don't want to cut deep yet. But the little barbs can be painful if you're not careful. So, 2 strained ones ready for the next step. Now that you've cut them off, trimmed up the bottom, place them in a jar, can, anything, for about 15 minutes. Let them drain. You'll notice a kind of a reddish goop coming out. You don't want that. So just go ahead, set them in, let them drain, and I'll be right back. And now this is where that towel comes in handy. This is where it gets a little gooey, a little messy. That fillet knife, all you really want is that jelly that's right inside. To do so carefully, you're going to take the top skin off. I'm just almost just going to split it right down the middle here. Again, this is where, if you're a fisherman, just like skinning a fish. Hold that bottom, get underneath, just kind of slide that knife along. And as you do it, you'll see the skin's coming right off. And you're left with a nice jelly layer. And we're ready to do some skinning. Now, I took the top layer off this one, but then the bottom, you get a nice fillet knife. All you want to do, just go right along the bottom, just like you would skinning a fish, anything along that line. Because basically that's what you're doing. You're taking the aloe off of the main piece of skin. You may have some pieces left from the top. You can clean those up if you like. The next step, it really won't matter much. You'll see why. If I have anything, like even a big piece, I'll usually sometimes just leave that right on. It's really not going to hurt anything. All right, I'll take the second piece. And same process. Just gotta peel that upper flat layer off as best you can. If it comes out uneven, like that one did, just skin both sides of it. Again, fillet knife in between. You can see the knife right in underneath that gelatinous layer. That piece is done. Might take this little side piece off. Not really a hard project, but very beneficial in the long run. One of the things you'll discover is, yes, it looks messy, it looks gooey, but it's aloe. It's good for the hands. So you can rub it in. It's not bad. All right, clean this up and we'll get ready for the next step. And so it's all cleaned up. Now we're set for that final phase, making the gel. Grab any old ice cube tray. You can use a big one, little one. I only have a couple of pieces here. We're just going to use a little small Christmas craft tray that I picked up somewhere. But anyway, go ahead and put all that jelly in a blender. Now it's already set. I put it in the blender. It just makes it easier to pour. It's all good stuff. Yeah. Once it's all set, just for a few seconds, you just want to blend it. And that does it. Just enough to liquefy it a little bit. And get your ice cube tray. And fill up. There. And I spread the aloe fairly evenly over everything. It's all going to freeze, so even if there's a bunch there, not a problem. All right, everything's in the freezer. What do we end up with? While it's freezing, I've been making some pretty much every couple of weeks right now, so I have them on hand for the summer. Once they're frozen, take them out of the ice cube tray. And what you end up with, I've got some squares, here's some of the candied ones. Your frozen aloe. Now, when you get that sunburn, you get that burn, it's on hand. Just reach in your freezer, pull it out, rub it right on. Pure aloe, no water, no chemicals, no nothing. You want to feel something really good? Get a sunburn on your shoulders and then put this on. Makes a big difference. So once again, I thank you for watching. I hope you like this idea. It does come in handy during the summer. Keep it on hand in the freezer. It's good, it doesn't go bad, it's frozen, it's solid. When you burn yourself with the stove by mistake, or you get that sunburn, or the kids are out too long, mosquito bites. It works wonders on that too. And it's good for the skin. So I hope you enjoyed today's talk about aloe. Hope you freeze some up. And as always, please subscribe, put a thumbs up if you like the video, tell your friends about us. We're just getting started, so there'll be more videos coming out. Take care, God bless. Thanks for joining us at Homestead Healthy.